Hello, my brothers and sisters, and welcome to podcast number 19, What Teaching Looks Like. Most of us have had to become immune to the classroom disruption known as the ISM visit. These instructional support monitoring visits are conducted by a multitude of administrators who, I am told, know what good teaching looks like. What makes these folks experts on the particular students you happen to be teaching is not always clear. Many have not been in the classroom in years and have no idea of the realities of teaching in today's world, nor do they comprehend the extent of the damage done to the classroom environment by legislative mandates placed on steroids by the district. To make matters worse, they drag our poor coaches along on these parades, in clear violation of the contract language that defines coaches as non-evaluative, confidential resources for the teachers. Placing our colleagues in a position that causes teachers to be suspicious of what information they are providing to administration is not only an unacceptable strategy that pits member against each other, but a waste of valuable resources. Nothing should be more welcoming to a teacher than the sight of a coach whom they can confide in and learn from. If teachers do not view coaches as confidants, they will not open up to them, and an entire coaching cycle or session becomes a waste of taxpayer money. The fact is, no one can say that they know what teaching looks like except a teacher that knows the students. We all have students that are unable to learn sitting quietly at a desk and may not be able to demonstrate what they have learned on a traditional standardized test. But they do learn, and only a teacher that knows that child is able to have them demonstrate in whatever unique manner what they have learned. That is why it angers me to hear of ISM visits that mention a pacing guide in the first 30 days of school. Those first days are the days that we get to know our kids and build relationships with them. Once you have won the students, once they understand that you care for them, then teaching becomes easier, more accelerated, and enjoyable for educator and student. What is the ISM team looking for in the first 30 days? When you haven't even learned everyone's name? Maybe they do not understand that some of us have 180 students or more. Specials can have double that amount of students. So here is my advice. Give unto Caesar what is Caesar's. The dog and pony show helps justify the jobs of administrators on parade during the ISM visit. So give them the show they want. But when that door closes behind them, I expect professional educators to do what is best for their students. Teach kids where they are at and bring them to the level of rigor that they should be at. To start teaching kids at a level of rigor they are incapable of comprehending will make them feel dumb. And when a kid feels dumb, they act out. Does anyone notice that behavior has gotten so much worse since the big push for rigor began? And since we started forcing kids in higher level classes when they struggle with reading? Secondly, fill your toolbox with as many strategies and resources as you can. A carpenter carries a toolbox that looks something like this. It is full of tools, but when on a job, the professional decides what tool is needed. Does it help to have a variety of tools? Yeah, it does. But if you start telling a carpenter what tool he needs to use for a particular job, you may find that he has creative uses for his hammer. Every professional educator has a toolbox of strategies and resources. We add to our toolbox with every professional development course we take. Teachers crave professional development because they always want to improve, and no one knows it all. No matter how much experience they may have, there will always be something new to learn. We are lifelong learners, and that is the gift we want to pass on to our students. PCTA offers great learning opportunities, professional development by teachers for teachers. We have many PD opportunities that we offer, including some in collaboration with the district. And speak to your coaches. Share your expectations of confidentiality with them. Show them the contract language, and you will, more often than not, discover that they agree with you. They just want to help make your job easier and more enjoyable. And if coaches are being pressed by administrators to evaluate a teacher, they should call me and let me rectify that situation. Coaches can help you fill your toolbox with great resources to use at your discretion. So remember, you are the professional educator. You are in control of your classroom environment. Cultivate relationships, teach at whatever level a student is at, and take them to the level of mastery. And do not be afraid of PD. It adds tools to your box. But most importantly, you decide what tools to use and when. You are the professional, and you have a right to expect to be treated as such. Till next time, thank you for what you do.